Howdy. I was doing some research on repeater bills and I ran across a sold auction that I wanted to point out and talk about a little bit, and talk about how it's important to do certain things on your auction so that you don't end up selling it for way less than it's worth. So I'm going to get right into that, but before I do that, I appreciate you being here, and if you would like to be notified of more videos like this, I invite you to subscribe to the channel. And if you like the video, I invite you to give it a thumbs up and comment on the video, because I enjoy talking about the hobby. I love talking about it, and it makes for a lively conversation, and thanks a lot. So, all right. So I'm going to get into this bill here. I was searching for repeaters. I came across this bill. It's a repeater 96 with 0 bookends. Now, so it's 0969696 0. Kind of a cool bill. Normally repeaters have 4-digit repeating numbers, so like 1 2 3 4, 1 2 3 4, but in this case the seller listed it as a repeater, which is fine. I mean, it does repeat some. And it sold for $2 after one bid plus 49 cents shipping, so $2.49 total, which is probably close to a loss on the bill after all of the fees and things like that. So however, what I wanted to talk about is the buyer got a fantastic deal on this, and I'll show you why. The serial number here is a repeater, but it has a more important property that if you flip the entire number upside down, it's exactly the same number. So the 0 flips upside down, the 6's become 9's, and the 9's become 6's. So if you flip it, it's exactly the same number. This is called a rotator, a true rotator. Sometimes you'll see rotators having different numbers that don't exactly match when you turn the number upside down, but this one does, and that's pretty rare. So, in other words, I think by putting in the auction that it was a repeater, it really didn't do the bill justice. And the other thing that didn't do the bill justice was the fact that it was an auction style listing instead of a fixed price listing, because you might end up starting it low and you get one bid and that's it, and you end up having to sell it for that. So those are the two things that I think really kind of hurt the seller of this bill, because what I'll look up what a rotator goes for. So you have this is a similar bill. It sold for $100 plus. So the 6 flips to a 9, the 0 flips to a 0, and the 9 flips to a 6. If you flip this over, it's exactly the same number. So it was this one they knew what they were listing. They called it a rotator, and that means something to fancy serial number collectors. And they also listed it for an appropriate price, and it was a fixed price auction. So there's no hope hoping on the seller's part that the bill was going to go up because of lots of bids. They set it where they wanted to sell it, and it sold for close to that. So I think the 2 points here are, number one, you want to use fixed price auctions rather than, or fixed price listings rather than auction style listings, because that lets you control the price a little bit better. And second is understanding exactly what you're looking at and what you have in front of you. Instead of calling it a repeater, call it a rotator, because rotators mean something different, and they attract different collectors, and they will they'll pay more for it because they know what they're buying. Anyway, I wanted to show that to you. Hope it was helpful. If you like this video, I invite you to give it a thumbs up and also subscribe to the channel. And if you have comments, I'd love to hear them. Thanks a lot. Enjoy the hunt, and I hope you find some cool stuff.